Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have my NFL Week 15 predictions. So for Week 4, I normally do a prediction video, then a recap video the next week, but this week I did not find any time because I've been so busy with other uploads that I didn't have time to do Week 14 recap. There will always be predictions, but every once in a while I miss a recap. So I'm quickly just gonna, for the first minute or two here, talk about Week 14 last week. So I went 12-4, which puts my overall to 128, 78, and 2. But other than the two ties, I am 128 and 78. Again, I went 12-4 last week, which is actually pretty good. 12-4 is pretty good. Again, trying to get to 200 wins by the end of the playoffs, and I am 72 away right now at 128. I'm trying to stay. Oops, sorry about that. Hang on. But I'm trying to stay under 100 incorrect, and I'm at 78, so I can only get 22 more wrong. So I hope that I can stay under 100 wrong. But yeah, let's jump into this week's predictions now, 1 minute in. So first of all, we have the 4-9 Los Angeles Rams, who just fired their coach Jeff Fisher over the week, and they're taking on the 8-4-1 Seahawks. Even though the Seahawks are coming off of that brutal loss to the Green Bay Packers, I'm still gonna pick them tonight at home against the Rams. Yeah, the Rams did beat them earlier this season, but that was like in week 2 or 3, I think. I think it was week 2 or 3. So, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pick the Seahawks. So I think they'll rebound from their loss against the Packers. So now we jump into the Saturday game. There's only one, which it matters a lot because I'm a Bills fan, and if the Bills have any chance to the playoffs, the Jets need to win this game. So they are home, and last time when they were away, the Jets. Oops, sorry about that. Last time when the Jets were away, they actually only lost by 5, 27-22, I think it was, and now they're home. The Dolphins have their backup quarterback, Matt Moore, since Ryan Tannehill has that knee injury, sprained MCL and ACL, so I'm actually going to pick the Jets at home, not just because I want them to, but I also think they will. I mean, again, the Dolphins are without Ryan Tannehill, but also the Jets, they are starting Bryce Petty this week without Ryan Fitzpatrick and Geno Smith. They're down to their third string, Dolphins at their second string, but I still think that the Jets are going to win it at home over the Dolphins. That's my pick on Saturday. So now I jump into the Sunday games. First of all, the 0-13 Browns at the 6-7 Bills. The Bills got to win out if they want to make the playoffs and get a lot of help. So, and the Browns are 0-13. There really isn't much to say about this. The Browns, they're not going to get their first win. They're going to stay 0-16, I think, this season. So yeah, they're not going to beat the Bills. I think the Bills will get back up to 500 at 7-7 and hopefully win back-to-back against Miami and the Jets to go 9-7 and have a shot at the playoffs. But yeah, I'm picking the Bills at home over the Browns. Alright, into the fourth game now. Second one for Sunday. The 5-8 Eagles at the 7-6 Ravens. This is going to be a very good game. Ravens have 7 wins. Eagles have 5. But the Ravens, I think they will pull it out at home, coming off their 7-point loss to the Patriots. I just don't see the Eagles winning this. It would help the Bills a lot if the Eagles could win it, but I don't see them winning. I'm picking the Ravens over the Eagles. Alright, next up, we have the 7-6 Packers at the 3-10 Bears. Bears, yeah, they're home, but they're 3-10. They're probably going to go 3-13, possibly 4-12, but they're not going to win against the Packers, especially the Packers. They have 2 or 3 wins in a row. I think it's 3. Yeah, I think they have 3 wins in a row now. So, yeah, they're definitely, they've beaten the Eagles, Texans, and Seahawks. Going for their 4th straight, they'll definitely beat the Bears in Chicago. Alright, next one. Oops, sorry about that. But next one, we have the 2-11 Jaguars at the 7-6 Texans. And the Texans at home, I think, are going to get upset by the Jaguars this week. That's right. The Texans offense just isn't that good. And the Jaguars defense has been playing very good as of late. So I am actually going to pick the Jaguars over the Texans. That's my upside of the week, but I think it's going to happen. I just think that the Jaguars are going to win it, honestly. Again, their defense hasn't been playing good. The Texans' offense hasn't. Texans are tied with the Titans for the lead in the division, only 1 game ahead of the Colts. So I am going to pick the Jaguars over the Texans because I think the Jaguars are going to pull it off. Next up, both teams coming off huge wins. The 7-6 Titans, again, tied with the Texans for the division lead. They're facing the 10-3 Chiefs. The Chiefs are coming off of their win against the Raiders, and the Titans are coming off their win against the Broncos. This is a very tough one to pick. This is probably going to be the two best games this week is going to be this one and also the the Lions and Giants game. I think will also be a great game. Two good games. One with both teams in the AFC, one with both teams in the NFC. But back to my prediction for this game. Believe it or not, actually, the Chiefs, they have 10 wins, and the Titans only have 7, so the Chiefs are 3 games ahead of the Titans. But I am actually going to pick the Titans in Kansas City this week. The Chiefs are a good team. Don't get me wrong, the Chiefs are a good team. But I'm going to pick the Titans. I don't know why. I just feel like the Titans are going to get the victory this weekend over the Chiefs. If I can get it back in focus. There we go. All right, moving on. We have the 6-7 Colts at the 7-6 Vikings. The Vikings started 5-0, and now they're 2-6 in their last 8. They're coming off a very close win to the Jags. And they're 1 game above 500. The Colts are 1 game below 500, and 1 game back in the division behind Houston and Tennessee. But I'm going to pick the Colts over the Vikings. The Vikings are 2 games behind the Lions in the division, in their division. And I still think the Colts are going to win it this weekend over the Minnesota Vikings. That's going to be a good game, but I don't see the Vikings winning it at home. I think the Colts are going to go into Minnesota and get the victory over the Vikings. Alright, next up we have 2 9-4 teams, the Bears at the Giants. Again, the Bears are 2 games ahead of the Vikings and Packers in the division, and the Giants are 2 games behind the Cowboys in their division. Both teams have got to win. Oops, sorry about that. I don't know why I did that. Oh, boy. Alright, anyways, both teams are 9-4, and they both gotta win. Lions gotta keep on their lead in the division. Giants gotta catch up to the Cowboys in their division. I'm gonna pick the Giants at home in this one. I don't see the Lions winning it. The Lions, in my opinion, aren't that good of a team. I mean, yeah, they're mediocre, but they're not a 9-4 team. I think that it all has to do with strength of the schedule. And, again, the Lions' schedule isn't very strong, so I think that's why they're at 9-4 right now, personally. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Lions will surprise me this weekend. I'm not sure. But I'm sticking with the Giants over the Lions. Alrighty, next up we have these... No, I was about to say 6, but 8-5 Steelers at the 5-7-1 Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals at home, Steelers away, but the Steelers' running game, Le'Veon Bell, who had like a career-setting day last weekend against the Bills, I think they're going to keep doing that this weekend against the Bengals, and I think that the Steelers are going to easily pull it out over the Bengals. I don't even think this will be close. Probably like 38-17, 38-20, 34-20, something like that. I just don't think it's going to be very close. But I'm picking these Steelers over the Bengals. Alright, now we jump into the 4:05 games. We have the 5-8 Saints at the 5-7-1 Cardinals. Cardinals are basically done from the playoffs. They have to win out, and the Seahawks have to lose out. I guess it's possible, but I don't see it happening. I mean, I do think that they're going to win this week over the Saints. I just don't think that they're going to make it to the playoffs. But yeah, I am picking the Cardinals this weekend over the New Orleans Saints. Alrighty, next up we have the 1-12 49ers at the 8-5 Atlanta Falcons. Oops, sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to pick the Falcons this week. They have the most, or they've been averaging the most points out of any team this year. They're averaging around 31, 32, maybe even 33 points a game. They're the most in the NFL, so yeah, their offense is very good, and I do think that they're going to demolish the 49ers this week, probably like 40-something to something in like the teens or something. But yeah, picking the Falcons this week over the 49ers. Alright, next up we have the 11-2 Patriots at the 8-5 Broncos. Broncos coming off that tough loss to the Titans. They're not going to rebound off it. The Patriots are too good right now, 11-2, coming off the win against the Ravens. I'm picking the Patriots in Denver to go in and beat the Broncos. Alright, the final Sunday game at 4:25 is the 10-3 Raiders at the 5-8 Chargers. The last time these two teams met, it was a really good battle, but the Raiders pulled it out because of a blocked field goal. Or no. It was a fumbled snap on the field goal, which the Chargers, I think, either would have won it or tied it right to overtime. I don't remember, but the holder dropped it, and that's how the Raiders held on. And I think I think they won at like 34-31 in a high-scoring game. I think it'll be another high-scoring game this week. But I'm going to go... Oops, sorry about that. Hang on. But I'm going to go, actually, believe it or not, this week. You're going to be surprised with this pick. But I am going to pick the Chargers. That's right. Chargers coming off their 28-16 loss. I think it was over the Panthers. I think they're going to rebound and beat the Raiders. I think that's actually the Chargers' first loss this season. That was more than one score. All of them have, besides that, have been 8 points or less, just one score. So, I think they're going to rebound and actually give the Raiders their second loss in a row and fourth of this season. Alright, the Sunday night game, that's a huge one. The 8-5 Bucks at the 11-2 Cowboys. I don't think the Cowboys are that good of a team, especially to be having the tied for the best record in the league. I mean, again, same with the Lions case. I think it has to do with strength of schedule. Both of them don't have that strong of a schedule. That's why they're 11-2 and 9-4, in my opinion. So, obviously, as you can tell by the way I'm talking here, that I'm picking the Buccaneers. Their defense and offense, both, especially the defense, though, has been looking phenomenal as of late. And I just don't see the Cowboys' offense stopping that this weekend. And I'm picking the Buccaneers in Dallas over the Cowboys. Alright, and then the final game of the week is the 5-8 Panthers at the 7-5-1 Redskins. This, I think, will be closer than most people think on Monday night. I think it's going to be closer than most people think, but I'm still going with the Redskins. They have 2 more wins than the Panthers, 7-5. I think it will be a good game, like I've been saying, but I think the Redskins are going to actually pull it out over the Panthers in a close one on Monday night this week. So, yeah, guys, that concludes... If I can get it set up again. That concludes my Week 15 predictions. So let's go over them one more time. So I'm picking the Bills over the Browns, the Seahawks over the Rams, the Jets over the Dolphins, the Ravens over the Eagles, the Packers over the Bears, the Jaguars over the Texans, the Titans over the Chiefs, the Colts over the Vikings, the Giants over the Lions, the Steelers over the Bengals, the Cardinals over the Saints, the Falcons over the 49ers, the Patriots over the Broncos, the Chargers over the Raiders, the Buccaneers over the Cowboys, and the Redskins over the Panthers. That's right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. In the comments below, tell me your thoughts on my picks, and hopefully this week I can get out Week 15 recap and Week 16 prediction. Hopefully I can get both out this week. But again, thank you guys for watching. In the comments below, tell me your thoughts on my picks. Tell me if you agree, disagree, what you agree on, and what you disagree on. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit that subscribe button so we can get to 400 soon. I'm up to like 315, 314, something like that. So hopefully we can hit 400 soon. I mean, that's still like 85 away, but we can do it soon. I know we can within a few months. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.